TV8's presentation of Festival Stage, sponsored by BOP Insecticide Sprays. BOP, nothing comes close, and powered by the National Cultural Foundation.
Welcome to Festival Stage, guys. This is the Thursday night edition. Of course, yesterday we were saying goodbye to the Right Excellent Sir Garfield Sobers, and we thought it would be inappropriate to have the show the night following the sad cloud across Barbados. So, yeah, we brought it to Thursday night. And guess what? Crop over is almost ended. We are in the final weekend of Crop Over 2026. We've had maybe about 500 parties already. I'm told there are about 70 parties slated for this weekend. My goodness me. Question is, where do we get all the money to do all that stuff? It doesn't matter. Tonight we're going to be reviewing the Pick of the Crop finals, which is slated to come off tomorrow night at the Botanical Gardens. I never thought I'd be calling that name in 2026 for the finals, but hey! They're back at the Botanical Gardens. I know it's all going to work out because my thought was that if Cohablapot is going to be held there, yes, use the area, use the stage, use everything. It's there ready, and it's a pretty comfortable venue. I am sure that the NCF has taken care of a lot of the issues that we would have had last year. They were so unfortunate. I was there to see that these issues just started to happen. I mean, one chair fell, and then it seemed as though 100 chairs fell. And I remember seeing Carol herself trying to physically help to solve the problem. It was really, really sad. And many Barbadians were left outside as a result while the artists were on stage performing. That is not going to happen this year. That has been taken care of. So tonight I brought along Cleve Scott. And we've got a broadcaster out of Trinidad and Tobago, Josanne Leonard, who will come in because, I mean, she's no stranger. She's from the land of Calypso, and we will have a conversation re the songs and the artists going in to the finals of the Pick of the Crop, and there's a lot to say about that. But coming up this weekend, there is the Flow 5G Grand Kadooment, and we've got Stacey O'Brien from the National Cultural Foundation for the second time around this season on Festival Stage. A hard-working Stacey. Welcome back, Stacey.
Thank you so much.
Grand Kadooment. And I know that people have started to collect their costumes.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw a bit of collection going on today, almost like late. So if you were in the gym and that weight ain't come off, you're in real trouble. That costume ain't fitting. But anyhow, how many bands are we looking at this season?
We are looking at 22 bands on Monday.
22 bands?
22 bands, comparable with last year. We have 22 bands coming. 10 of them are slated for the category for heritage. And and 12 of them are considered the party bands.
So 12 party and 10 heritage?
Yes, please.
What about the size of bands? Medium, small, large?
Yeah, we have a good collection in terms of the range. So there are about 7 or 8 smaller bands that will be traditional mass on the road, so you can get those bands. As it relates to the party bands, again, we have two sizes for them as well. So we have the larger bands where we'll carry over 1,000 patrons and masqueraders in there, and then the range between the 300 to 1,000 that would be smaller.
I wanted to ask you about the numbers because I laugh at the numbers sometimes. I mean, we follow carnivals all over the Caribbean. Yeah. And a 1,000-person band in Trinidad is a small band.
But we're
less than that.
Yeah, but we're building back again. We found that some of the veterans like Betty West, and of course we have Trevor coming back in terms of the large costume mass this year.
That's cool.
So we found that the innovations that are coming from the bands, they are concentrating more on quality as opposed to quantity at this point. So trying to bring back the costuming, bring back the structure and so on. So we're finding that that's coming back again.
Do we have the long-lost kings and queens of the bands?
We have, well, in terms of the heritage components, those bands still do bring the larger costumes. Most of them are the large individual male and female. But this year, again, we had an innovation that came back in terms of encouraging designers to comply with the NCF, apply to the NCF, and there was the short list in terms of the competition, and you would have seen some of them at the opening gala when we started Crossover.
Yes.
So we're going to get, Barbadians are going to get a second chance to see these costumes on the road again on Grand Kadooment. So
we're very old at this stage, yeah. We're very old at this. And the loss of the kings and queens of the bands for almost 20 years here did not really do us well.
Yeah, but I found that this year, because of the innovation that has come, you found a blend of the veteran designers coming back with those like Traffic Chase and so on, and some of the younger ones who would have come through like the BCC programs and have come through our programs at the NCF, who have now taken the chance on this design, because it's a little bit more than just designing the costume. It's the mechanism, it's how it moves, it's the material, the weight of it. There's a lot of it that goes into creating a larger costume like that for masquerade on the road.
All right, there's so many questions here I can ask you, but I want to make Barbadians aware as to the travel, the road.
Okay.
This has always been a question every year.
The route remains the same from last year.
So tell us, what is the same for our visitors here?
You want me to give you Beijing?
Yeah, in Beijing.
All right. So
we got a lot of visitors on the island.
We're coming from the helipad in Bridgetown.
The helipad in Bridgetown.
Yes, we're going to travel along Princess Alice Highway. Yeah, the first judging point is going to be on Traverse Way.
I saw the stands there.
Yes, we've already started the construction. The technical teams are out, making sure that everything for this weekend is all in place.
Okay.
So that's the first judging point. And then we're going to turn towards
the right. You pass the Oral Band House.
Yes, past Oral Band House.
Okay.
And towards what we know as the Shallow Draft.
Okay.
That roundabout there. And take the right and go up to President Kennedy Drive.
Okay.
So once you pass, you come through this four.
So you're passing Kensington.
Yes, past Kensington. Straight across President Kennedy Drive.
Okay.
And the second judging area is going to be in the area of Moses. They don't.
They don't.
But they know where Moses and the MTW depot, that area right there.
Yes.
Right there, we're going to have the second judging area.
Yes.
And then we continue along to the junction.
You're going up to the stoplights at Eagle Hall?
Up to the stoplights at Eagle Hall.
Okay.
Turn left, back down to Black Rock. Straight down the end of Black Rock till you get to the Frank Worrell roundabout, I think that's called. And then down the Mighty Garden Highway.
Okay, so that's fine. So you're going all the way out to the roundabout.
Yes.
Just below University, right?
Correct, yes.
And you've got the entire highway to Rebel, Mass, and
all the way back down to Kensington. So you're having a...
That's pretty comfortable. What time do you expect the first band to get off the road?
To get off the road.
On the road.
To get on the road. We expect
a
sharp early start for 8:30 in the morning.
8:30 in the morning?
8:30 in the morning.
Oh my goodness. What happened to the 5 o'clock people and the 6 o'clock people? When you would get out early.
Yeah, well, the masqueraders are still going to be on the road early.
No.
But the actual parade will begin and broadcast and so will begin for 8.
So we know the route.
Yes.
I know people complained that they were not making money along the route. They weren't, because the bands were not passing.
Shifted and
But this is not going to be the situation this time around because there's lots of space.
Lots of space.
That people can sell and, do the right things and sell people fresh food, please. Not 2-day and 3-day food. Make sure that all the drinks are nice and cold and you got enough water and everything because you need to hydrate. We are not sure.
We want you to hydrate.
The kind of weather we would
have. And I have to say thank you to the entire team at the Barbados Water Authority. We have the showers on the street.
Okay,
we have the water stations.
The cooling stations.
Cooling stations. We've augmented with some more water stations. So the masqueraders are going to be well hydrated on Kadooment Day.
Be careful with the cooling stations. All right? If you come out of hot, make sure that you don't go and get cold.
Yes.
Things can happen. Bad things can happen.
Yes.
But it's been a journey this year.
It has been.
Stacey, for the NCF, and I want to credit them for doing a magnificent job. I also want to credit all the band leaders for coming up because sponsorship has been very difficult for everybody.
It has been.
But they've put, their hands to the plow, and we've got a Kadooment Day that's going to be really, really great. Yes. Let's hope the music stands up
to
our Kadooment Day because like a Bajan, get on bad.
Bad.
And you know the songs.
I
right?
know
You
the songs. I know the songs.
Thank you, Stacey. I wish you well. Are you playing mass personally too?
I can't. I'm working.
You're working?
I'm
Okay.
working.
No mass for you.
No,
Have you ever
I
played mass?
every year until I worked at NCF.
Oh yeah, NCF. No, you're not doing
my
too good with
masquerade.
Stacey.
But that's okay. I'll probably on the road for 4-day morning, taking some of that.
Yeah.
And then my hat goes on now in a different light on Monday to make sure that everybody else is good.
Yeah.
I really want to encourage Barbadians though not to jump into the bands.
Yeah, those who don't have on costumes, tell the people bands. Yeah. Don't spoil the thing. Thank you, Stacey. Great job this year.
Thank you so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a youngster who's been around for quite a while. When I was small, I used to listen to him. I want to welcome to Festival Stage, Ruby Tech.
Love me how she wind up, she waist, baby girl, how you got my attention. Yeah, you got the face, yeah, you got the waist, so you must be a winner. Love it how she push back with me, baby girl, how you got my attention. You pull me like magnet, girl. Girlfriend, you got the men them. Loving how she push me on me, baby girl, how you got my attention. Yeah, you got the face, yeah, you got the waist, so you must be a winner. Loving how she push back on me, baby girl, how you got my attention. Yeah, you got the face, yeah, you got the waist, so you must be a winner. Baby girl, you got no improvement necessary when you got the beauty. Maybe we can live and do a few things. We ain't got to turn about the movements. Baby girl, you got no improvement necessary when you got the beauty. Maybe we can live and do a few things. We ain't got to turn about the movements. In the middle of the fete, she be bouncing. This is me and you thing, no announcement. How she giving me the mind, make me hit it from the side. In a marathon, no race, but we counting. You don't want to do the best, my darling. Couldn't let you get away, no styling. Your body buffer than the gym, it calling. I can't even hear that anymore, it's just no.
All right. Okay, Ruby Tech. The tech sometimes goes rogue. So that's what's happened here. Ruby Tech is going to come and sit down and have a conversation with us on stage, on Festival Stage. Ruby, what has become of you? I've been hearing you for a while. Yeah. What's been going on? Hold the mic up a little bit.
Okay, can you hear me good then?
Yeah.
Yeah, good night. Stacey, Admiral, good night. Yeah. So what's become of me, man? It's still there, you know, but we have been in the... Well, people know me as a hip-hop artist first.
Hip-hop,
Then you would have judged me in BSCD World and different things like that too.
Yeah.
But I have been involved with so much different things. Usually during Propova, in recent years, I've been involved with the NCF and what's not too. You know,
involved doing what?
Illustration, murals, life-size cutouts. So you would have seen some of them at the roundabouts in last year.
Wow.
So when you was driving around the roundabout and you see them billboards. So it's between myself, Vaughn Hall, Shane Eastman, Hassan Tal, Jeremy Marshall. We would have been responsible for those.
That's great talent, man.
Yeah, and then we've been doing movies too. Camouflage, the movie, we've been in that as well. So shout out to the Camouflage crew. And
Wow.
then, music on the outside, still art, still an entrepreneur, still hustling, everything,
But you listening to the festivals, you're listening to the
Yes,
crop
sir.
overs, you're hearing the music.
Definitely.
What do you think about it? This direction that we've gone in?
We are generations, I think, almost removed from the inception of where crop over was.
Jeez.
So there's a different vibe because the audience is younger and they bring in different parts of music into the diaspora. So you can hear elements of dancehall, you're hearing elements of little hip hop, you're hearing elements of jab, bouillon. They're pulling it from different places.
My thing, Ruby, is that we are not making exportable music, and that's very concerning.
That's content, no one subject matter somewhat.
Yeah.
Right.
That's right. Content, subject matter, music
Right.
itself.
Right.
We're not making exportable music.
Right.
And, we always look at the Mecca, whether we like it or not, which is Trinidad and Tobago. Once you
Right.
get into Trinidad, you're
Right.
almost seen as though, okay, yeah, I've made the biggest leap. Things can happen from here because you'll get all the scouts coming
Right.
and checking you out.
Right.
But that's not happening.
Right.
If you look back for the last 10 years, Ruby Tech, and you mention the exportable artists we got in this country, the names are pretty much the same.
I could almost finish that sentence.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same.
Right.
And if you look at the other territories and what they're doing, you're hearing some different names. We've seen the coming of people like Voice.
Yeah.
And I use Kes because he wasn't one of the regulars in the last 10 years for us. But he came on. There's so many others that would have come on. What are we doing? We're still exporting Plastic Bag, Edwin Yearwood, Alison Hines. Let me add some names. In recent years, we've had
So we got
maybe
Fifth,
Hyper Songs.
Yeah, you got-
Marsville is
I like Fifth.
well, Fifth ain't going nowhere.
Oh.
Marsville is selling himself
Right.
to the carnivals. Marsville is doing something
What about Shaq?
that
Shaquille.
no, not exportable for some reason. And it's not that he's not making exportable music.
Right.
In fact, he is.
Right.
But he's just not getting the calls.
Right.
What is it as an artist that gives you that edge? How do you get those calls?
Well, to be honest, I'm still trying to find my way around that because, even I have my obstacles, so to speak. Sometimes, like every year since I have entered the musical sphere, I have made music. And there's times where you had, nice climaxes, people know your songs. And then there are other years when you put out and you're just butting your head against a wall. So
Wow.
sometimes it has to do with what resonates at the particular time. But I would say, like for Lead Pipe, Sadis, Grateful Core, Pull the Trigger and that camp, they have found some formula that works and resonates with, with
seems
the
to
people.
be working a bit. Yeah.
Yes, and they do travel, well, namely Lead Pipe, Sadis, Core, and the name that you call Hyper Sounds. Yeah, so they do travel. There's some formula that they have. It may be some particular DNA strain that they have that is a bit different because people, beyond the sound, people have to resonate with you as an artist. There's a look, and you don't have to be pretty, but there's something that people can feel they could resonate or relate to within you. Like even look at the dress code, a Lead Pipe and Sadis. I watch.
Okay.
As a person that has facilitated clothing to people and what's not.
Okay.
You try to understand why somebody going for this pair of Jordans. Why is it that they have 50 men
So,
that
it's a package.
It's a package.
It's a
Yeah,
package.
it's
It's
a
a package.
package.
And we can just tie that up like that.
Yeah.
I'm still not extremely convinced. I still believe that we don't have the material
Yeah.
that allows us to negate everything else.
Right.
Don't worry about the
But do you
tunes
think
got
that some
going
of
on.
it boils to the top? The music that you're talking about in particular being the highly exportable
Yeah.
product, do you think some of that rises after crop over ends? Because there are people like, we were speaking of Don Trent that was here the last time we was here.
Yeah.
As one of the people
All
that,
right. I understand that.
Right.
It has not happened, but Ruby Tech, I hope it does happen. But
Right.
we got to run. I want to thank you. You're very talented, though. You're extremely talented.
Thank you.
So keep working at your craft and keep doing well. You've been doing very well. I mean, it's amazing. I hope Barbados understand who you really are.
I appreciate
doing
it.
a tremendous amount
I
of
got to
work.
thank my father for that
Yeah.
and the creator as well too.
Right, thank you. Ruby Tech people, Festival Stage will be back in a moment.
Hello everyone, my name is Quan, and on Friday, July 31st, I will be performing at the Courtesy Garage Limited Pick of the Crop Finals, powered by Q 100.7 FM. I'm at position number 1, and the name of my song is Codes. Come and hear all about it.
Right, so I give you a little room.
This country must comprehend, a teacher teach them. Hi guys, it's your girl Jay Diamond, and I'm inviting you to the Courtesy Garage Pick of the Crop Finals, powered by 100.7 FM. I'll be performing at position number 2. I hope to see you there.
Well, Festival Stage, guys, welcome back. Tomorrow night, of course, the Pick of the Crop Finals, the Courtesy Pick of the Crop Finals at the Botanical Gardens. We're looking forward to that. Yours truly, as has been the story for so many years now, and Dr. Cleve Scott will be your presenters. Well, Cleve more like the analyst, and I do more the presenting. He has been reasonably accurate over the years with his winners. And tonight we've got a very, very special lady with us from the land of the hummingbird, of course, Trinidad and Tobago, Josanne Leonard, who was here as a part of the broadcast team for the Right Excellent Sir Garfield Sobers, and what a wonderful job. Ladies first, welcome to Festival Stage.
Oh, Admiral, lovely to be here.
It's great to have you. Really
And my
great.
bro here, we were having really good conversation in the makeup room, so
Yeah, that's really nice. Nice to have you in Barbados.
Yeah,
Are
man,
you staying for
always.
the entire weekend?
I know I'm here definitely until Sunday, but I have not done a Kadooment in years, so
Wow.
maybe it might be the right time actually being here to just stay an extra couple of days and take that in.
Well, you're here for the Pick of the Crop tomorrow night.
And I love Calypso.
And you, I would just imagine. Yeah. And Dr. Cleve Scott is here. Cleve, good to see you again.
Good to be here and see that we are like we're opening, matching colors as usual.
Yeah.
And good to be here with Josanne. We were here on set in Kensington about 6 days ago, Kai
Yes.
Festa.
Yes.
The opening and closing. So good to have you here
Really
again.
sweet, really sweet. Guys, we got a Pick of the Crop competition tomorrow night. I have so many questions about this competition. I looked at the judging criteria. There is a section of the judging criteria that 5 points being awarded for arrangements, Cleve.
Yeah, arrangement, yeah.
5 points. 5 points for arrangements, Cleve. 5 points. You have been to basically all the Calypso tents. I've seen basically all of the Calypso tents. So we will work with Josanne tonight to see how we can pull this together for the people. All right. Anyone that you expected to be in the competition who will not be performing tomorrow night? That's my first question to you.
Yeah, of course. There are 2 songs. One of them in the opening season, I rated it, which was Classic, Admiral.
Yes. Yeah, what people going through.
What people are going through.
Yes.
Classic didn't make it.
Yeah.
And also that was All Stars, Shane
Forrester.
a song about boxing.
Yeah. Cost of living.
Cost of
Cost of living. Shane
I think
Forrester.
those 2 persons were
But
hardly done.
here's the situation here. I saw the performances. I thought that I knew a little bit about Calypso. So I saw the performances. And I matched those performances against all the other performances that I had seen. I personally thought that Shane Forster was one of the very best in the tent on the night of judging. That is what I thought. But obviously he didn't make the score. And classic song, if we understand what real Calypso is, and the reason and the purpose for it, and you got a guy on stage that sings a song about you never know what people are going through. His vocals are good, his melody is comfortable, he has no issues, and you don't send it, no, Cleve. Something is terribly wrong. Terribly wrong here. One of the biggest songs of the year. There are two songs this season that the audience have asked for every morning. Adrian Clark and his song about Legends from the Grave, where he takes a real nice shadow styling feeling to it, and the lyrical content is extremely powerful. But Nicholas Branca has done tremendous work with the music. And I sent that to Lesson Paul. I said, Lesson, I want you to just assess this song for me. And he says to me, tell Adrian, don't compete with this song. Just leave it. Have you heard the song?
No, so I was going to say, go ahead, know to look after your own horn, because because I haven't been following the Calypsos. I actually was saying to our brother here that I was looking at some of this stuff online, and I kind of was dropping in and out, and of course we were also. So I am here to actually kind of learn, but I know a kind of thing, a thing or two about Calypso and the kinds of things that we were talking about. So, and Adrian is actually somebody that I
but
really.
my question to you then would be, what to your mind is the greatest element of a Calypso song?
Oh, geez, and I just say to him, I will leave it to the experts. But as a fan and as someone who loves music, to me it would be melody.
We're talking about the Calypso competition.
Calypso.
Yeah, the Calypso competition.
Lyrics and melody.
Lyrics and melody. We agree to that, right? Lyrics and melody. You agree to that?
Well, if you follow the criteria, you have to put in rendition or performance.
Before the performance.
Yeah.
Let's deal with it before the performance.
Yes.
You could have the greatest song with the finest lyrics and the nicest melody, and you don't perform it well. Does it mean that the song is not a good song?
Yeah.
No. Because you can. Sorry.
Absolutely.
No, but I don't know how the quote unquote. I don't know how the
criteria here is?
No, just not the criteria, the allocation of the points.
Right.
The point system.
So you have a situation where lyrics is 40 points.
Right.
Melody 30, 35 points.
Performance.
10 points, so rendition.
Yeah.
Rendition.
Points. Yeah, all of the criteria in all of the countries
is more or less standard.
The same. You might have 5 points or 4 points.
Correct.
Here or there, but nothing totally out of the way.
Yeah. Right. So the bulk of it would be in lyrics and melody.
Yes.
So to your question, what was the question he asked about if the performance wasn't good?
Yeah.
If the rendition wasn't good.
Yes.
Should that disqualify? Should that really count? Where you just lose? To me, you would just lose points in that particular category, not so?
Yes.
Right. So, and therefore the competition can take a very telling song like Progress. Right? That really, Progress is a song where King Austin, you just stand and sing it. It is one of the greatest songs of the Trinidad
because it could stand on its melody.
It could stand on its melody and its lyrical
and its message
and its lyrical content. How do you deal with that? This is why I have to question the criteria that we use. Now, Josanne, you may not know, and maybe Cleve can tell you this. We look at the competition here in Barbados as a singing competition, so that there are certain people who will benefit heavily here. You go back to Adrian Clark, you go back to iWeb, and a few others in there, because of their ability to sing and render well, would do a lot better than the people who actually have the authentic Calypso songs that are extremely strong and really needs to be placed higher in this competition. Let's have a look at a bit of Quan so that you'll get an idea of what I'm talking about. We have Quan, we don't have Quan. We played Quan at the top of red. Who else have we got? I wanted to maybe, sorry that Josanne, I got to invite you next year to come early.
Come earlier, just correct.
So we go into the tents and sit down and listen to these songs.
But before the song comes up, the point that he's making, then if you felt that the song was strong, but the rendition of it or the performance of it wasn't strong, you should just really just not get the full score, or
Right.
it should come from that. But that shouldn't really detract from a good song, a good composition, lyrically, arrangement, melody, however those things are captured in the categories.
How many more people you got in Trinidad who can sing better than Chalk Dust? And we've seen Chalk Dust has won the Calypso title several times.
Right.
All right? I mean, the singing thing confuses me. Is it the message? Is it the...
So that is actually a category, singing?
Well,
under rendition.
yeah.
Or rendition.
Under rendition.
Right.
Under
But if
rendition.
you say rendition is 5 points,
Yeah. You really shouldn't lose.
you really shouldn't
All
lose.
right. All right. Let's
I
have a
mean,
look.
I'm just using, because I really don't know. But
Yeah,
I mean, I don't want to
yeah.
sound like an expert where
I'm
I'm
going to
not.
bring you. I'm going to bring you early next. Let's have a listen to Raheem here.
Hey Barbados, it's your boy Raheem. Be sure to come on down to Courtesy Garage Limited Pickety Crop Finals, powered by 100.7 FM. Be sure to see you there while I sing my song, The Trigger.
Well, you see, Raheem is Sir Williams' House of Soca, and Cleve. We have to watch this young man. Did you see his performance on Judging Night?
Yeah, I was there. Of course, I was there.
He was, well, tell us, what do you think about him? He's powerful.
Well, you rate him highly, Admiral. I don't rate him highly.
Okay.
I think he is just an average guy. But I'm not a judge.
Right,
Two of the people who I rated highly are not in the finals.
right.
Right? And it begs the question, are they following the criteria to a T, or are you judging people on crowd response,
Which is
or
always
are you
interesting.
judging them on singing ability? I mean, at the tent, if they had a chance, they would declare him the king.
Raheem?
Yeah, they would declare him the king. Because how many, what do you call it? What do you call these things again?
He got a couple encores.
Encores?
But
Wait, so
nah, I don't-
I've been to Calypso all over the world.
Yeah.
And it's the only place I see they call people on back, and back to sing the same thing.
No, that's a problem we have here. That is a problem. We've debated this for many years, where we feel that once you've got the recall, you really should not come back
Once.
and sing the same thing over and over again.
You're not coming with a new verse.
You
or
got to
co-
come with a new verse.
Kind of standard, no? So because all that happens in the tents, like
But yeah. But going back to Raheem,
Yeah.
the people love him.
Yeah.
And tomorrow night, the people are going to be behind him. And I want him to surprise me.
Yeah, he will surprise you. Let's Blood is drawn number 4. He's the reigning Calypso monarch in the country. Let's hear Blood. All right, we're going to Queen T now. All right, let's go to Queen T.
Hey, it's your girl Queen T, and I want to encourage you to come out to the Courtesy Garage Limited Pickety Crop Finals, powered by Q 100.7 FM, on the 31st of July, 8 p.m. sharp. Get there. You're going to see a whole lot of talent, some witty and biting commentary, and definitely you're going to see me. I'm going to bring it.
All right, you know that song, right? Queen T from the Shining Stars, Lacking Intelligence.
Yeah, Queen
Chartered
T
Shining Stars.
didn't surprise me getting through and getting to this level. She been around for a good while. She has a beautiful voice, and she would be in the singing category.
See where he goes back.
Yeah,
Joseph?
Admiral, you're being wicked here.
She would be in the singing category. And the singing category is rendition. And if you score all the points in rendition and you have weak lyrics and weak melody,
You ain't gonna make it.
no, you still stand a chance.
Already.
Yeah,
That surprises you.
you still stand a chance.
That surprises you. This
Because-
is why
yeah.
I am so sorry. I'm hoping that we could have a situation where tomorrow night you could actually be a part with us. You can sit down and actually see
come.
those performances
Yeah.
and be able to give us your assessment from someone who has been in the broadcast arena in Trinidad and Tobago and having seen so many finals, so many competitions. It would be really great to have you on board, because I'd be anxious to hear your assessment once you have seen these guys and gals perform.
And I have fresh ears and no bias.
Precisely.
Okay.
Precisely. We've got a young lady who continues to do well, and she is in the finals. Tia. She's doing a song called Blame Game. Hi, Tia.
Barbados, this is Tay, and on Friday, July 31st, I'm inviting you to join us, the finalists, at the Courtesy Garage Limited Pickety Crop, powered by Q100.7 FM, performing at position number 6. My song is The Blame Game. Let's take accountability. Come out and support all the finalists.
Blame Game from The Big Show and Tia. Now, there are 2 songs in the competition with the same name. Blame Game by Tia and Blame Game by Billboard.
Yeah, but she was well received in The Big Show.
Billboard was too.
I'm not so sure that she is in the top half, not from my assessment, but again, in the 10th, if they had a chance, they would declare Queen. Queen Tia.
This man is he's a historian, and he's been all over the place in terms of the Caribbean, and so how much you think, I mean, I'm just curious, because it's the debate you hear all over the place, right? The crowd loves a performer, and it may not necessarily be the best song or whatever, they love an artist. How much is that, you think, influencing judges, and should it be influencing judges? And I know the flip side answer to the question, but I'm curious because, I mean, you're the expert, you're the historian, the analyst.
Well, if I am a judge, I judge by the criteria.
Right.
But there are some people where the atmosphere can captivate them and make them think that it is better than it's actually.
They're going to use the eraser.
It's like advertising.
Yeah.
It's like advertising. Mm-hmm. If you see an ad enough, you can be convinced to buy this item. We are all humans.
Look, all right, let me introduce Kang Young first, and then I want to make a comment relative to that comment that you made. Kang Young has made it to the finals of the Courtesy Pickety Crop competition. Let's have a listen to his I Had a Dream. While he is performing I Had a Dream. Kang Young.
Hello, Barbados. This is Kang Young, finalist in the Courtesy Garage Limited Pickety Crop Finals, powered by Q100.7 FM. I'm inviting you to come down to support all the artists that are performing on that night. I'm number seven. I'm in the first half, and I hope you come down. Have a great time with us. See you there.
Kang Young, I Had a Dream.
We've been at it for a very good while.
Yeah.
And this year is his year, both party and in Calypso. So he deserves a place, and I anticipate he's going to give you a good show. I'm not so sure he could come in the top 3, but we will call it tomorrow night. So you got to be there to prove me wrong.
Yeah. And then we've got the young lady Nika from the Sir Williams. No, the
All Stars.
Oh my God, All Stars. Yes.
Hello, beautiful people. This is your girl Nika, and I'm inviting you to the Courtesy Garage Pickety Crop Finals, powered by Q100.7 FM on Friday, July the 31st. Showtime begins at 7 p.m. I'll be coming out at number 8, and it would be a crime if you're not there. So I hope to see one of you.
Yeah, her song, Wouldn't That Be a Crime? So she added that really nice there. Nika has been in the finals now, doing pretty well up there. For the second time. She's doing well.
Yeah, but she is a very, very good performer.
Yeah,
and she's good at costuming. So we can look forward tonight for some innovations from her. And there are a few people who have rated her song highly, people in the music industry. And I'm going to keep a close eye on her. I heard part of her performance at the Georgia night. That's the time when I went to the bar, Admiral, unfortunately. But tomorrow night I'm going to pay close attention to her.
You heard nothing after that, I guess. You heard nothing after that.
Depends on how long he was there.
The next guy has been, oh my gosh, he's been doing so well in the Calypso arena. And he hails from the C.O. Williams All-Stars Calypso 10. He's Sir Rule. House of Soca. Sir Williams, House of Soca. Sir Rule.
Courtesy Garage, Pickety Crop Finals, powered by Q100.7 FM. See you July 31st. Get there 8 p.m.
Does nothing for him and this song. If you see him perform, it's a totally different story.
Yeah. He was such
and I thought on the night that it would have been very difficult to leave him out. I was happy to see him, and I feel that he's had a good run in the finals too.
Yeah, his performance was brilliant.
He's had a pretty good run.
Everything, all the boxes were ticked.
Yeah.
And he would be hovering at this juncture in the top half. So tomorrow night is his opportunity to move from the top half into 1, 2, 3, 4.
Again, from the Koyman All-Stars, Colin Spencer has made it to the finals. He's had some rough nights at the finals, but let's hope he will have a better night tomorrow night at Botanical Gardens.
Hi there, I'm Colin Spencer, and I'll be part of the Courtesy Garage Pick the Crop Finals, powered by 100.7 FM, and I'll be singing Obedient Colin.
Josanne, he is one of the older guys in the competition that we know renders what we like to call authentic Calypso. Very comfortable and cool. No big rush, no anything.
And he has the stage and everything. He knows. I've seen him.
He's quite good at what he does. His problem is his vocals, and we certainly hope that they can come together tomorrow night. We really certainly hope that they do. Obedient Colin is quite a nice song.
Yeah, on Judging Night, he had a bit of crack towards the end, but I think his vocal held up sufficiently for him. And the song lyrically is a well-written song. As usual, he writes very good songs. So Colin Spencer staying true to form.
Yes. All right, we take a pause for a cause. On the stage, we'll come back. Well, okay, so we can't do them all because tonight was just an impromptu night of festival stage and stuff. But we just got to mention some of the others who are in the competition. Crystal Cummins-Beckles has gone in, I am told, with maybe the highest points.
She has a very strong song. And as someone, both of us been following her career, I think this year...
Well, she's sung about both of us on a few occasions.
And she will sing again.
There you go.
This year,
take it on your chin.
This year is the best year she has ever had, in my opinion.
Okay.
You can't tell at a glance it is her song.
Let's look at Adrian Clark quickly.
Well, Adrian is a song that everybody loves.
Legends from the Grave.
Yeah. He is crafty in the way he structured it. My only problem with it is lyrically, he doesn't explain how he becomes Shadow or Stalin. And I think on finals night, he's going to find a way to fix that.
Kid Sai, talk like Mia.
Yeah. Kitsite as usual, well written, everything, lyric, melody. I know earlier this season you didn't pick it.
I don't understand what you mean by them pick it.
But
help me to understand that.
I picked it early and Kitsite is in.
Nah, man. Kitsite was getting encores from night one with that song. I picked that song easy. Kitsite is a big horse.
All right.
And there's magic
my
on it.
apology.
Yeah, you should apologize.
Probably
Get on your knees. All right. We've got a young lady with her chain reaction, your hand, Jay. Have you seen this young lady? She's powerful.
Yeah, she's been in the All-Stars when I work with the All-Stars.
Yeah, she's very powerful.
And my good friend Roman Semori tell me she's been working with her. I know Sluggy Rang's been working with her for a very long time. And she is a good find for Calypso.
Right.
And I expect great things from her tomorrow night.
Here comes Billboard. Right behind with his blame game.
This year is not a very strong year for Billboard, but you never know what he will do lyrically tomorrow night.
All right, and Jamal Slocum is telling you to talk about that.
Yeah, Jamal has a big one this year. It's his biggest year ever. He's mature like fine wine, and I know he's having a bit of boxing match with iWeb. So tomorrow night we could look to hear what he jabs at iWeb and what iWeb returns
Only
to him.
iWeb? Only? All right. Then we've got the People's King, the announcer, Ronnie.
Well, Ronnie is a crafty lyricist, and we could look for some puns from him. I don't know if you're going to make a guest appearance with him again this year.
No, I'm not. I'm not appearing with anybody at all this year.
All right. Yeah, so Ronnie, the People's King tomorrow night. I know he's going to bring out a lot of persons to the Botanical Gardens.
Yeah. It is not likely that anybody will get sick and Mr. Showman will get an opportunity to perform. People don't get sick.
Mr. Showman had a misstep last year, so he won't have this misstep.
All right. So we are live on CBC TV 8 tomorrow. People have been asking. So we'll be live on CBC TV 8 with the finals of the Courtesy Pick of the Crop Calypso competition. And I have personally invited Josanne Leonard, who is in Barbados, with her vast knowledge and her experience to be a part of our presentation.
And I graciously accept, Admiral. And me and Cleve might have a little banter.
Yes, you can. That would be quite nice.
Yeah.
Look, that's our presentation of Festival Stage. We want to wish everybody the very best. This is one of the biggest shows of the year. This is one of the biggest Calypso competitions in the Caribbean.
Not one of the biggest.
The biggest?
It is the biggest.
All right, the biggest.
It is the biggest.
Yeah.
And wherever you are in the world, don't miss it. CBC TV 8 online?
CBC TV 8, yeah.
Online?
Online.
Free?
We'll be online. They'll be online too. Free. Yes.
Y'all hear that?
Free.
Tell everybody, freeness. But still come to the gardens.
At 8 o'clock, yes.
I must quickly, in 10 seconds, I was saying to Cleve,
yes.
I think it's absolutely fantastic when I asked how many tents are operating in Barbados, and he told me it was 7.
Yes.
While tents are dying in other parts of the Caribbean, it was pretty amazing to hear that. We can talk about that another time.
Tomorrow. Yeah. All right, there you go, guys. Thanks. That's our presentation of Festival Stage. We'll check you from the Botanical Gardens tomorrow night at 8 o'clock when we sit down to present the Courtesy Pick of the Crop competition. Take care of yourself.
TV8's presentation of Festival Stage, sponsored by BOP Insecticide Sprays. BOP, nothing comes close, and powered by the National Cultural Foundation.